Hello. Hopefully you guys had a happy Mother's Day. I'm going to leave tomorrow to go see my mom. It's been a very long time since I've seen her. With all the stuff that's happened in the past year and a half, so. But you gotta live and let live, you know? People are only human. What up? I hate rap. Okay, I guess. Feel like I hate certain types of rap, but I don't hate all rap. I hate certain types of country, but I don't hate all country. You know, like, it's the equivalent. Like, if you have a rap song that just talks about killing people and selling drugs, and then you have a country song where it's just talking about drinking beer and your dog died, it's the same thing. It's just repetitive bullshit that gets shoved down your throat constantly, and it doesn't mean anything. It's worthless. But then you have country songs that are actually really awesome. And then you have rap songs that really have a message. I just, you know, what do you want? You just want like a metronome? I don't know. What do you want? Some EDM? That's my EDM. But howdy doody. Let's go ahead and get started today. It's going to be very quick. Probably like 25, 30 minutes or something like that. Not too long of a video. Because me and John got to finish a movie that we started. Let's go ahead and pop it open. You guys like the title? Johnny likes the title. Barely hanging on. Haha. I thought I did good. So technically Bitcoin is sitting a little bit better today than it was yesterday. Yesterday we were still underneath of this blue level, which is our current ABC. A to beta C. All right. So if BTC is going to remain in any sorts bullish, all right, we need to be holding above this blue level. All right. I say it's barely hanging on because we're not even comfortably above it, but we are above it. So I've talked about how I'm planning to play Bitcoin, pretty much all coins from this point out. As things are starting to move in the direction of like derivatives being kind of phased out for some people, me in particular, or Canadians, United States, if you're still in a country where like derivatives are fine, I'm not trying to like say like what you should do with your portfolio, but I'm going to be focusing more spots for my bullish buys. Of course, I'm still going to be selling spot if there is a bearish position, or if we break through a major support level like we have done the previous past couple of days. But then shorts are where I'm going to be leveraging. That way, so then I can take advantage of it. We talked about it a little bit in last live stream where we kind of have to get out of the mindset of the dollar versus Bitcoin type mentality. Everything's valued in dollars. You should be focusing on getting more Bitcoin, because if you understand the true value of Bitcoin, temporarily what Bitcoin is worth from like a dollar standpoint shouldn't matter to you. It's the principle behind what's giving its value. So even though you're not seeing direct profit from selling Bitcoin, you're gaining more Bitcoin, which in the long term is what you want. So you're still shorting, longing, whenever you're buying or selling, just in a different way. Not what you're used to. So until we're like really starting to move up here, I'm still not comfortable. I mean, we've seen ABCs fail in the past. It's not like every single ABC ends in total detrimation, or like a exact detrimation. Destruction? Detrimation. It's not a real word. So it could be a small retest like in the past where we talked about, you know, just like a halfway retest of the previous ABC and then it'll flop back over. Or this could be just kind of a retest of the upside. That being said, all right, once we probably get back up a little bit further, forgot what the exact buy point was. I think I have it somewhere around here. So probably around 27,500 is where I'm planning to add the Bitcoin that I sold back into the portfolio. And then if we come back down below this line by 3%, I'll sell it again. But did anybody watch Zeitgeist like we talked about yesterday? I showed Johnny it. I showed him the second one. The first one is pretty much just the second one. The second one actually is a little bit more hopeful. The first one's like, God, we are screwed. BTC and the dollar will decouple. You can only hope, but I don't think there's any like near future of that. But if we're talking like 25 years, definitely a chance. Asia marking up their shorts, hoping for a 20k BTC by tomorrow morning. Wow, tomorrow morning is a little bit much. But his name is one letter away from being one of the best rappers. Yeah, I watched Zeitgeist when I was like 11 years old. I haven't watched it since then. And then like somehow it popped up on my YouTube recommended, so I rewatched the entire series. And little did I know, Peter Joseph, the person who created Zeitgeist, the movie, made a new film, which was released in 2020 called Inter Reflections, which it's not necessarily like the documentary style that Zeitgeist was, where it's just like informative and just talks about the problems. This is more kind of like a skit almost, to get some of the main points across and also make it a little bit more modernized. And it's funny to watch. There's a couple points where I legitimately laughed. But me and Johnny are halfway through it. We watched about an hour of it last night after watching Addendum, the second Zeitgeist. What's your best recent movie? Shoot, I don't know. I know there's a couple that like actually stood out to me, but I can't really put my finger. There hasn't really. I know there's been I might have to get back to you on that. I mean, there's a lot of like shows, but movies I don't really do too much with. I rewatched Knowing probably like a week ago, which now that I'm older, because when I first watched it, I was probably like 10 years old, so I really didn't understand what's going on. It's just end of the world. But then like the last 30 minutes of it is very like, I like how it leaves room for interpretation. Are they angels? Are they extraterrestrial? I like how it kind of leaves that up to you. Cool movie to watch. That was the only recent movie I watched, probably, besides Zeitgeist. I mean, Zeitgeist, I wouldn't call it necessarily a movie in terms of like traditional, like what a movie is. But I mean, hey, good information. Not fun to watch in terms of like anything like that, but it'll make you think. Hey Kite, I'm making the move to DYDX without any conditional order types. What advice would you give for making good limit orders? What do you mean? There is conditionals. The trade that I currently have going is a conditional. There's conditional stops. There's conditional market orders. Let me see if I can show you. I mean, if you go into... Where was it? Forgot how I did it. Was it triggers? It might have just been a limit that I set up, but then it acted as a market because it was set up below when I was trying to take a short. So I don't remember if it. So I know that I did do a limit, or not a limit, but a conditional. So I think what happened was I was testing it, and correct me if I'm wrong, because I might just be misremembering. Because this has been probably what? This was like at the beginning of the month. April 26th when I took this trade. Actually, no, it was all the way back here. So, I mean, it was... Actually, Yeah, I think it was back here because we went above it, and then when it came back down below, I retook the trade. Not sure. But they do have stop markets. Next time that I have the availability to take a trade, I will go ahead and retest it. But I'm pretty sure if you set up a limit below the price and you try and take a short, it just won't trigger it right away. And then once it gets hit, it's basically just a market order. I don't think it works like how it did on Bybit. Is the audio in sync still today? Has anything changed on that front? For Zeitgeist Part 1, I would always skip, but 2 and 3 I would watch over and over when I was younger. I like Zeitgeist 1. Some people might feel weird about like maybe the middle to last part of it. Because I mean that's controversial. But I think it gave pretty good claims for what it was suggesting. Especially the fact that like there was an absurd amount of shorts on the particular companies involved in the whole ordeal right before it happened. So I have mixed opinions about the new movie that he's put out. It feels like it doesn't take itself as serious, but also gets very good points across. So I don't know. Like I said, I haven't finished it yet, so maybe the last part will really get me. But we'll see. So far so good. Like it's not bad. But I definitely liked the darker tone, commentary type thing that it gave in the first 3 movies. Hey, you. What are you doing? Never watched. I heard Human Centipede is a bizarre movie. Not much. I've never seen Human Centipede. I've only seen the South Park parody of Human Centipede. I just don't necessarily. That never really interested me. Human Centipede. Is this supposed to be like a commentary on like trickle down economics or something? Where like the first guy, he gets to eat really good food. The second guy gets to eat what's left over from him, so on and so on. Is that it? Is that the point of the movie? Because I feel like the platform did it way better. Oh, there you go. Better 101. If you haven't watched The Platform, I think it's on Netflix. It's a French movie, but it's dubbed over pretty well. Actually, it's not like one of the terrible dubs. Good commentary on like society. Pretty good. You ever seen Walrus? I don't even know if that's the name of the actual movie. Walrus movie. Oh, it's called Tusk. All right, the movie is called Tusk from 2014. Let's see if I can find a picture. Okay, maybe I shouldn't considering the fact that all of these are, yeah. So this is one of the He gets turned into a walrus. So it's like human centipede, but walrus man. That's horrifying. Spy still hanging on to that level. US 100 still chilling up there, waiting for it to come back down. DXY shot off to the upside past couple days. Retesting that resistance zone that we talked about. Now, technically, if we look at the DXY does have some sort of A to B to C going on. I mean, this level is of particular interest for DXYers. So when I mentioned Cocaine Bear to my sister, I think she legitimately thought what everybody thinks when the title of Cocaine Bear comes out. Now, I haven't seen the movie, but I know the story. So I've like watched stuff about Cocaine Bear, but it's pretty much about like a dude who's a drug runner. I think he worked for like the US military, turned into a drug runner. And the whole thing is that they would get cocaine and then they would fly it across the United States and he would skydive out with it. But then ended up, his parachute didn't deploy, so he just landed. And then a bear got into the cocaine and then hence Cocaine Bear. So my sister was like, "You're telling me that they strapped cocaine to bears and threw them out of airplanes?" I'm like, that's not what I said at all in any way, shape, or form. You missed the whole first half of that. Pick up any Nvidia when it was cheap? No, not really. Just been kind of buying some every year, like right before major releases. So, I mean, this was last local support. I did buy some around this area here, but ever since I started buying AMD, I started buying Nvidia. I don't know when. Let's see. That would have been around like 2017, 2016. So that's when I started buying Nvidia. Please. Just fail. You have no bank to bail you out, crypto. Just do it. Secret Life of Walter Mitty. I think I've seen that. I mean, it rings a bell, but I can't tell you the plot. Secret Life. Hold on, let me look it up real quick and see if I can get a memory to jog here. Yes, I have seen the movie. Because I remember it being a good movie, but like only parts I can really remember is like he went to like Norway or Iceland or something. And basically just like a man who was just unhappy with life. Then went searching for it. I'm waiting for... Anyone know when the second season of Severance comes out? Oh no. Wait, what? It says Severance season 2 has been severed from production. Oh no. Man, that's what sucks, man. Like with some of the offshoots, there's so many streaming services. Like you cannot expect everybody to have every single streaming service. You have Hulu, Apple Plus, Paramount Plus, Netflix, HBO Max, Tubi, uh, Vudu. You have so many different streaming services that when a good show comes out on one that might not be as popular, so like Apple Plus, for example, I would assume there's not a whole lot. I don't know the statistics, but I'm assuming like Apple Plus doesn't have as many as, say, Netflix or HBO Max. Apple Plus current viewers. It has no data. But Severance was a really cool show, and I wish what will happen is. So wait, what? Okay, so is it done or is it not done? Severance fans, I'm sorry to report that last year's best new television series has become, shall we say, severed from its work half. Following the WGA strike and rumors of drama behind the scenes, production on the Apple TV Plus has been halted indefinitely, according to Deadline. But then you scroll down a little bit, and then it goes, who will star in Severance Season 2? What will happen in Season 2? So is that like an update at the top and everything else was written beforehand? What? Man, screw it. When it comes out, it comes out. I guess. All right, you guys are gonna make really big fun of me, but my muscles hurt because as I'm getting skinnier, I'm trying to like get myself going on the exercise side of things, not just the weight loss side of things. So I'm starting the calisthenics up again. So I'm going through the Dominic Sky video, starting with the push, and unfortunately, I'm weak. So I attempted to do a push-up, a regular push-up, and I could only do like one push-up. And it was so bad to the point that when I started doing knee push-ups, I couldn't complete a knee push-up after doing the regular push-up. So now I have resorted to wall push-ups. So I'm doing 50 of those a night until I get my muscles back. Then we can go to knee push-ups. Then we go to regular push-ups. Then we start the progression path. It's very sad. So I'm doing squats, crunches, and wall push-ups at the moment. That's currently my regiment because I'm so handicapped at the moment. But hey, eventually we'll get there. Baby steps. It's kind of embarrassing, but at the same time, if I don't do it in the first place, then where will we be? Okay? You gotta start somewhere. But the human growth hormone from the intermittent fasting, I should be there relatively soon. Maybe like 2 weeks. But I'm going to only be on here for about 5 more minutes. So I just want to do a quick check-in, say hello for the night. I got home a little bit late. Open to business ideas? What kind of business ideas? What you got? I feel like working out is for people that like BDSM. I feel like when you have sore muscles, it's a weird pain. It's almost like a good pain. Like, don't get me wrong, like sometimes it hurts. But you kink you for that. All right. I understand you. I know what's happening in the brain. You're just trying to have some BDSM workouts. It's okay. I understand. You gonna start HG? No. Dude. I'm not saying that I'm injecting human growth hormone erogenously. You know that like you produce your own human growth hormone, right? Like you know that. Like it's an endogenous substance, just like how dopamine is. So through fasting, you get an uptick in human growth hormone to help you build muscle so that you can go hunt. I'm not shooting, dude. I'm not shooting. Oh my goodness. Oh, I forgot my water in the car. I'm such an idiot. I'm thirsty. Yeah, you can. I think if you go to my YouTube channel and you go to the About, I think my email's in there if you want to send me over an email. Did you guys see the Homer Simpson cryptocurrency on CoinMarketCap right now? Dude, Simpson cryptocurrency still has 10 zeros. That is so fantastic. I'm so happy that there is something called Homer Simpson cryptocurrency. That makes me delighted. I love that we have that option to invest in something so profound. It just brings me so much joy. All right, let's do Wordle and then do the thing. All right, Johnny, if you've done it today, I don't want to hear a word out of the mouth. Okay? You ruined us last night. You ruined us. You could just let me fail. All right, I'd rather fail. Okay. Well, it can't be shake. Shape? Damn. Well, I knew it was a shape, but I was hoping to get like at least some letters here. Damn. Okay. Let's just start putting in letters. Something that makes sense. Smart. Smirk? No. Smart. Sarm. Fuck. I don't even know there's a word. Samarm? Do you want Samarm? All right. Shoot. Damn it. It was Scarf. It was Scarf. Oh. I don't feel like I did. Okay, I definitely wasted some. I definitely wasted shape. All right, but I granted we had all 3 letters that were not in it, so I just had to make sure that they weren't in it. Start was a good one. Samarm. All right. Break out the definition here. What's Samarm? Behave in what is that word? Ingrating? Irrigating? Ingratiating way in order to gain favor. Smarm? That would be a British person thing to say. What is smarm? You trying to smarm me, dude? About to smarm my hair up? Was your socials? I want to see your Telegram and your YouTube bio. Have my email? Did I take my email out? I probably did because I was getting some really. There's nothing worth my time that comes in my email, and to be honest with you, no. So like, if you go to my YouTube channel, you go to my about section. My Discord's located there, but also it says details, and then you can view my address. Not my address, but my email address. All right, you did it again, Joshua. All right, we're gonna have to bring up Yugi Coin again to show you who you are. All right, this is you. This is you inside. All right, we gotta go all the way over here again. Hold on. All right.
Oh God, this asshole. Hi.
Hey, Yugi, we're still friends, right?
Do you have friends?
Yeah, anyway, did you hear the good news?
What, is your liver failing?
Elon Musk said epic on Twitter and Tesla's stock went up.
Okay.
Well, you know what's really okay? I'm gonna make a Yu-Gi-Oh dub.
That's you. Elon Musk tweeted this. Elon Musk. Dude, listen. I love Elon Musk too. But do I give 2 shits about what coin he tweets out? No, I don't. All right. Don't bring that in here. Doesn't matter to me. All right. Let's go ahead and do the thing. Like I said, many times before, I might see you tomorrow. I might not. Depends on what's happening with the market, what kind of mood I'm in. But I will continuously check in with you guys. Okie doke. Are you ready for this? Especially you, Joshua. Come here. Bye!